Hello, good morning. So I start off my morning taking a shower, but I was going to put on my skincare stuff, but I thought I wanted to share with you guys what I do for my morning skincare routine. And for me, my morning skincare routine and my nighttime skincare routine are completely different because I'm targeting different things, if that makes sense. So I wanted to show you guys what I do for my morning skincare routine. So first things first, in the shower in the morning, I use the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Cleanser. Okay, I've used a lot of different facial cleansers, high-end and low-end, and for some reason, nothing works nearly as good as this. I have no idea why. Like, I've used the Fresh Soy Cleanser, I've used the Amore Pacific one, I've used the Ole Henriksen one, and for some reason, nothing makes my face feel as clean and as hydrated as this, just because I feel like with other cleansers it really strips my skin and makes my skin super tight, and I really don't like that. So in the shower this morning, I used this alongside a kind of like a facial sponge, like an exfoliating facial sponge, and I exfoliated my skin in the shower. And one thing I will say too is the reason why I like doing it in the shower is because the water is extremely hot, and so that opens up my pores so that way I can try to clean as much as I can in the shower, you know? So that is what I start off with. So if you guys can see my skin, I don't have a lot of breakouts, but on this side over here, I am breaking out. I don't know why. No matter how good my skin is, I'll always have a breakout on this side of my face. So what I like to start off with is a toner, and I've mentioned this like a million times before, but this is the BADESCU Glycolic Acid Toner. This is my favorite toner to use in the morning. There is the Fresh Rose Hydrating Toner, and I like to use that one at night just because that one kind of gets rid of all the gunk that you had throughout the day, and this one kind of just creates a really nice clean base on your skin. And glycolic acid is supposed to help with any form of acne or fine lines or anything like that, so just having that on my skin is it's just a good way to start off the morning. So I like to take it on a cotton pad, and I like to just go all over my face. And one thing that I feel like people neglect oftentimes is bringing it down to your neck, just because when you wear makeup sometimes and you bring that down to your neck and your neck is exposed, it can also be just as damaging if you're not taking care of your neck. So I like to just bring that down. So now I'm gonna go in with the Neogen Dermalogy Bio-peel Advanced Treatment in the green tea. So with this one, I don't use this every single day. I use it maybe like twice to 3 times a week, just depending on how my skin is doing. And since I do have a little bit of breakouts on my skin, this is amazing because it tightens up your skin, but not in a lack of moisture type of way. It just makes your skin feel really youthful. And I actually got these from Amazon, but they do sell them at Sephora as well. And this is what they look like. They're just a normal pad that's already pre-soaked, and it has a little slot where you can put your finger in it. And you have this side here is a little bit more abrasive than this over here, but that's nice because it gets rid of any dead skin. And I just like to go all over my face with that. So now I'll just have that dry for a second. And one thing I really like about these is I feel like it doesn't affect the way your makeup goes on afterward. Like, for example, some products I use, when I apply it in the morning, my makeup just does not sit as well throughout the day, just because my face is either super oily, it has too much stuff sitting on the surface. But with all of these products, I feel like the reason I use them in the morning is because they work so well under makeup, you know what I mean? Now I'm gonna go in with my Khiel's Ultra Facial Cream, and for my morning routine for my skin, I alternate between the Khiel's Ultra Facial Cream and the Laneige Moisture Bank Cream. It just depends, and those are the only moisturizers I will use in the morning, just because it's so lightweight and it sits in the skin so beautifully that when I have makeup on top of it, I don't feel like I have a thick layer of cream under my skin. So this is why I love using this in the morning. It's super lightweight and it absorbs into my skin really fast. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on my hand. So when it comes to eye creams, I don't have any favorite in particular, just because I honestly just haven't found an eye cream that I really love, but this one is the closest one that I found to the best eye cream. It's the Caudlie Premere Cru eye cream, and I have the sample size of this. It's really good for travel too, and also with eye cream a little bit goes a long way, so you honestly don't even need that much. And I like to take maybe, I'll show you, kind of, it's barely anything, just because I don't want to lather my under eyes, because when I apply my concealer I feel like it won't apply as well. So I'm just gonna put that under my eyes. So now what I like to do is I like to go in with my Farmacy sunscreen, just because I feel like, I don't know why, but so many people don't know the benefits of sunscreen and how good it is for anti-aging and how good it is for your skin. I did a video talking in one of my favorites, and I showed a comparison between a guy who was basically a truck driver and the sun was exposed only to one side of his face, and he's been doing this for I think like 20 years, and you'll see that one side looks significantly more aged than the other. On one side, he literally looks 20 years older, and it's just because of the sun exposure. So I like to do the best I can and take the precautions that I can in protecting my skin. And if I age, and that's natural, it's gonna happen, but I just want my skin to be the healthiest it can be. So I'm using the Farmacy Green Screen Daily Environmental Protector Sunscreen, and again, I love this stuff. Like, I feel like a lot of my morning skincare routine revolves around how that's going to sit under my makeup, because I've tried some sunscreens that are extremely thick, but when I'm wearing makeup, I don't want to have that layer where I'm sweating in the sun and my makeup is piling up, you know? But I'm just going to rub that between my fingers and put that all over my skin. Perfect. And it sets into the skin really fast, like it's already not even tacky on my skin, which is awesome. So now for the final step, I'm going to put on a lip balm. I think this is really important, just because again, when I wear makeup, I don't want to have dry lips. I want my lips to be as smooth as possible and as hydrated as possible. So I'm currently using the Agave Nighttime Lip Therapy from BUT, and I know that this is thicker, so a lot of people use this before they go to bed because it says nighttime therapy, because it's a really thick lip balm. But I like to put it on in the morning before I do my makeup, because by the time that it comes for me to put on a lip product, it would have already absorbed into my skin, so I'm not too worried about it. And so this is what that would look like, and I just apply that all over. And the thing I like about this is I feel like it actually does the job, where some lip balms, they work for the first hour and then they kind of dry out your lips, you know, and I'm not really a fan of that, but this stuff is amazing. This alongside the fresh, what's it called? I don't know. I know mine is like the Fresh Sugar lip balm, and mine's in caramel. Ugh, I love that stuff too. It's so good. That is basically what I do for my skincare. One thing that I would do for my morning skincare routine, if I wasn't wearing makeup, I would use the BADESCU fresh rose water and just spray that all over my face. But since I'm going to be wearing makeup today, I don't want to apply that. And the reason for that, I just feel like it sits on my skin a little bit, and again, I don't want that feeling when I'm wearing makeup. So that is all for my skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you found inspiration from it. You don't have to use the products that I use. Find what works best for you and what works best for your skin, because we all have completely different skins and different concerns and different things that we want to target. So what is it that works best for you, and run with it. And for me, it's not a super extensive skincare routine, because I want something that does the job well, even if it's a few steps as opposed to 15 steps, you know? And maybe in the future I'll be using more products or less products, but for right now, that's what works for me. And this is what works for me in the morning. It makes me feel my best. It makes my skin feel its best. And for my nighttime routine, it's completely different, and I will be making a video on that sometime soon about what I do for my nighttime routine, because I use basically completely different products. But that's all from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I just want to give you guys an up close on what my skin looks like. As you can see, this side's a lot clearer, but once I turn to this side, you can see that I do have a little bit of discoloration here, but I'm working on that with my esthetician. And that's one thing I do want to make a video about, is everything that I do for my skin, just because the morning skincare routine is only a portion of what I do to take care of my skin overall. And although I do use a lot of products in the morning, it's also really important to take care of your body internally. Drink a lot of water, put a lot of good food into your body, because there are a lot of foods that really affect your skin and can be causing problems that you're having with your skin. So that's one thing I want to say. For me, I see the biggest difference when I drink lots of water. Like, me and my hydro flask are attached at the hip, and it comes with me everywhere because I know how important it is, and it makes me feel good internally. And if internally and externally I'm feeling good, then we're chilling, you know what I mean? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.